Okay, so we're making progress. Now is for the kind of fun part where you put down peat moss and get really dirty. It's probably gonna be super sticky because it's raining. All right, so for those of you who don't know, the reason that I'm putting down peat moss, it's you can use compost, you can use topsoil. I prefer peat moss. It holds water better, and the added benefit is when it dries, it changes color. So it's really easy to see if you need to water it more, and that makes it really helpful, especially if you're new at this. So, peat moss. Alright, I also forgot to mention that if you use compost or topsoil, you could actually be bringing in weed seeds with it. Some places, they process the compost really well, so you don't have any problems with that, but other places are... You know, my local town, they'll give me pretty bad compost, so I wouldn't recommend that if you're going for the perfect lawn. Alright, so this rake is working pretty well for this. And I'm definitely going heavy in this area because this is where we walk the most and see the most, so I want this to have the most coverage, but the rest of the yard I'm just going to spread it as well as I can. There's no rhyme or reason. They say to do 1/4 of an inch layer. I did the math, I think I got enough, but we'll see. Alright, so I'm actually using 2 bales of peat moss per 1,000 square feet, and I feel like that was a really good amount. Using this rake, it was pretty easy to spread it around nice and thick. You don't understand how much easier this rake is. This is a, oh man, I'm gonna do a whole video on just this rake. This is so easy. Alright, so about the rake, I will do a full review on the rake at some point. But it just, the way it's angled, it pulled the peat moss really easily, so you didn't have to push any pressure down to get it to move around. And the tines, there was enough of them, but they were spaced out just the right way that you moved material quickly, but it felt very effortlessly. My other rakes, you know, the traditional big plastic leaf rake, that I felt like it took a lot more pressure and effort to move the piles. And on top of that, the tines of the plastic one are pretty short, so you couldn't move big piles. You'd have to keep going over it. This, if you wanted to, you could move the whole bale with that one, you know, one big motion, and it was just so much easier. Totally recommend it. Whoop. I don't know why I make a noise every time I zoom in and out. But yeah, it's going good. Figuring out a new camera angle. I'm just zooming in because I don't want to move the camera and the kids knock it over, so. Hi, kid. Hey, kid, I'm trying to do a video and become famous, and you're taking all the...
I'm in the video.
Oh, my goodness. Guys, come on. Alright, this is super weird. I don't know why this peat moss is a different color and just fell out solid. It had a different smell to it and a different texture. It was almost like it was super dry. I don't know, it was weird. I'm hoping it's not going to negatively affect the outcome. Only 2 of the 10 bales of peat moss were that way, and it was a little bit harder to spread around because it was kind of chunky, super compressed, whereas the other stuff wanted to move around. So if you happen to know why, feel free to put in the comments. I'd appreciate it, just because I like learning about this stuff. So it was weird though. Alright guys, anybody know what this is?
No.
No. They look like alien eggs, but I'm pretty sure it's a plant. But I've never seen this in our yard before. Yeah, what is it? Do you know what it is? What is it? Oh. It's freaking me out though.